right, Ben. Let me ask you something. Were you a big Andrew Yang fan back in the election? Were you a Yang Gang guy?
I'm interested in things he has to talk about.
Oh, it's such a diplomatic answer. Listen, Andrew Yang, off of his independent political party thing, I think maybe he's put that on ice. I'm not sure. He's back on the timeline this week, Ben, with a new product. It's called Noble Mobile. Let's take a look.
Our phones are amazing, but they're taking something from us. Our time, our focus, the moments that matter most. Have a great day.
Are you serious?
So the idea here is to actually pay people to use less of their cellular data plan. Less is more? What do we think?
Yeah, great in theory, like everything, you know what I'm going to say. I think the details here matter. So listen, I work mostly from home, so I'm on Wi-Fi. So if this is just to save network bandwidth, cool, that's awesome. But I think this might be part of a larger trend of like, how do we disconnect from our phones? How do we get more in touch with human society? With Wi-Fi these days, I don't think actually this is helping that much. First of all, I can download my podcast and my YouTube TV video, right, before I get on the subway and still be on my AirPods and not talk to any humans. And so does this just switch like when I'm downloading to being when I'm on Wi-Fi versus that? Okay, cool. Maybe that helps with bandwidth stuff. That's not that revolutionary. I don't think that changes society. Cool, that always down for new companies to innovate around those areas. But I don't know. I just don't think this is going to change behavior that much. If there were ways to do that, I think that'd be great. But I think we're all going to be on our phones, not talking to each other still. With this or with.
Look, I think it's a fair take. I think there's two things that can be true here. The first is that I think this is just like buying a lower data plan, but with really good marketing. Right? If you don't need unlimited data, or you don't need a terabyte, or you don't need 500 gigs, you can buy 50 gigs and you can pay less. So there is that, Ben, which is maybe Andrew Yang is just, look, Yang Gang took off because this guy knows his way around a good marketing need. That could be true. Part two is I do think there is something to this trend, which is the less is more trend, right? Americans have been bombarded since I remember the movie Super Size Me. Remember Super Size Me? Is this culture at McDonald's, it wasn't just McDonald's, the culture of American consumerism, which is that a little bit of money, you get a lot more. We always want more. Bigger sodas, fatter burgers, bigger fries. Give us more data, more speed. I think that we are at a moment where, as now AI, more speed all the time, people are they're maybe hitting the pause button a little bit, right? There's a little bit of there's that product that you can put your phone in the case and kind of brick it and put it in your living room. We're not going to sign off the internet, man. We're not cutting the Wi-Fi. We're not doing cable cutting for Wi-Fi. We need to work. We need to make money. But there's something to be said for when you're out, you're with friends, when you're in public, when you're at the park. Maybe you should be enjoying those surroundings, right? Maybe that's not the moment to be catching up on your Twitter feed. Maybe that is not the moment to be swiping for some dates for the weekend. Just enjoy what's around you, be present, live in the world, and enjoy this great bounty that we have here on planet Earth. Do I think this is the next great product? I don't know that I'm going to go rush to switch over to Noble Mobile, Ben. I think I got a legacy unlimited plan. I'm not sure I'm giving that up. I might be more of a team flip phone versus team smartphone. Think about that. We've threatened this on the Steam Zone before, being in Washington Square Park, trading in flip phones or trading in smartphones and giving out smartphone or flip phones. We've talked about this before, being in Washington Square Park, trading in smartphones for flip phones. That may still be in our future. But Mr. Yang, I don't know. We'll see. He is an entrepreneur at heart. We'll see where this one goes.
Great. Listen, I like the idea of less if it's a choice. I don't want forced decline and I don't want forced non-abundance, right? We still need to embrace abundance and more is more. So how do we do that while giving people the most optionality? The freedom then to choose how and when to engage and what to consume is the best option.
The Abundance Light podcast rolls on, then beats the drum. All right, let's close this one out.